So it's once again the start of the weekend. We're at another Batman action figure project. So actually we already modded this guy and featured it in a previous video, but somehow we still could do a little bit more for this. So not just a head swap and a improvement on the paint on the bat symbol. Let's do another mod for this action figure. So it's going to be the inclusion of a proper utility belt. So one that has a lot of pockets and one that could store a lot of equipment. So this belt used to be attached to this piece, which is associated with this action figure. So this Batman action figure now sports a different lower body. So from the previous very skinny legs Batman action figure, it now is a different looking action figure. This time it's anatomically right or anatomically correct. So this has also been a featured project, but I just brought this out to the incision table or the customization table for the purpose of identifying this part. So if somebody would tell you in your video that oh, it's just a very simple belt modification, I don't think so, because this is what happened earlier. So I was using this X-Acto knife to harvest this piece here. And even if you're very careful with how you do things, take a look at that. So that's a very deep cut. It's as deep as that edge of that blade. So good, I had a little bit of quick clot nearby, so I was able to really diffuse this situation of heavy bleeding earlier. Anyway, so let's get back to the project. Okay, so this piece, it's going to be really thick. So if you take out your caliper, that's going to be a really thick piece. Take a look at that. So that's about a few millimeters thick. So it's going to take you a while to really thin out this portion of the belt that engages onto the man briefs of this action figure. Okay, but when you harvest it from this piece, still take out your X-Acto knife and roughen out the edges, these corners. So this is also a belt which I also harvested from another Batman action figure, but this time it is just easy to take off because it's just glued on to the man briefs. So no need of thinning out material. But if you have this on board and you wish to include it with any of the Batman action figures in the build that you wish to make, that is really thick material. So working with an X-Acto knife is a must. So you could mate this piece with that belt, but you have to cut off the existing belt on this Batman action figure. So as you could see, the existing belt, which is modded or molded with this Batman man briefs, it's already gone. So I had to take it off also, because I cannot mount this belt onto that man briefs if that material is on. Okay, now what is the use of having a hair dryer around? Okay, so you've thinned out a little bit of material off the edge on this portion. So just take out your forceps, hold on to that. So it's going to be a separate piece. This is already connected right now because I already used super glue, Loctite. So just hold on to that piece and subject it to about 2 minutes of high heat hair blower, and take out that belt, and this is what you do. So this position, and you're going to subject this belt to high heat, and so the existing belt is going to latch on to about 2 centimeters or about 5 millimeters of the upper portion of the man briefs. So once that belt is really soft because you subjected it to high heat, just stretch it out this way outwards. So the plastic is going to really stretch out and try to fit it onto the waistline. So once you achieve the proper fit, that's when you apply super glue. So right now we're ready to fit it to the action figure. Okay, so do you need to apply heat on the legs of the action figure, Mcfarlane action figures? No, you just pop it off, take a hold of the leg and pull it off. So that's how you go modding Mcfarlane DC Multiverse action figures. Except for this portion, you have to apply high heat on this portion, but with regards to taking off arms, it's very easy. Taking off heads also easy, but taking off portions of the cowl on this edge, that would need a little bit more of hair dryer time. Okay, but with this, we're ready to put it on to the action figure. So, oh, wow, this really bled a lot earlier. So, just align with the existing train system for the man briefs. Okay, so initially, take a look. Is it now centered? Yep. So others would also complain, no, that's not the proper BatMan belt for that kind of Batman. It needs to be a 89 capsule like containers for the utility belt. Hey, come on. This is going to be my mod. So how I like it with the action figures that I play with. So just do your thing. Okay, so let's take out that forceps and yep, reposition before we could slap it back in. And then actually it's just easy once you align and it's already there. Okay, so there you go, one done. No heat needed to apply that leg. And just align this a little bit more, and we're going to reconnect. Okay, so yep. Okay, so how does this Batman action figure look? Great. So this used to be the Arkham Knight head, which I reassigned to this action figure. Anyway, it's my action figure the way I want it. So don't let anybody tell you how you should do your action figures, because your kitbash, your video, your rules. Okay, so if you like this video or you like how this figure is modded, like, comment, and subscribe. And see you on the next action figure or custom action figure review.